Welcome to the channel, lords and ladies. May the fun times commence. I am your liege lord, the Godless Gamer, and we are continuing our Game of Thrones series. This is episode 23, and I'm really feeling the potential of this episode. It's going to be so much fun. If you caught the last episode, you know we took control of a new ruler, and I think, I'm going to say it now, I know this is a big claim, but I think this is going to be one of the best rulers we've ever had so far. I'm sure we'll have some great ones down the line, there's no doubt about that. But I think this ruler has the potential to be the best we've ever had because we're going to see to it that he succeeds. We're going to try to accomplish as many things as we can in his rule, and his rule's going to be long because we took control of him at age 27. He's 30 now. So, yeah, a long life ahead of him. Hey, look at this. Hey, that's a new picture I haven't seen. Look, it's Grand Maester Pycelle and it's Lord Varys. Hey, that was cool. Anyway. Let's get into this. We're jumping into an interesting kind of situation. We spent a lot of time last episode managing the ascension of my ruler. We hosted a feast, we went on a hunt, and we improved opinions as much as we could, but opinions still need to get better because I still have some factions trying to rise up against me. They've been getting weaker over time, but I would really just like to get rid of them once and for all. While I was taking a look at things, I noticed that a lot of the people that don't really like me, they are zealot vassals, see? This guy's 58, he's in that faction. This guy's 64, he's 50, and they're all zealots. My glory hound vassals absolutely love me. All of my glory hounds, they just love me so much because they're easy to appease. You just have to conquer things a lot, and they really like that. It's just the zealots that can do use some work, like this Lord Alfred the Fat guy. He's the leader of this faction. So I can improve zealot opinion by going on a pilgrimage. We're going to do it anyway. It's going to be helpful to us because we don't even have the pilgrim trait yet. So we're just going to go on a quick pilgrimage here. It's kind of a no-brainer. So that's how we're going to start. And then later in the episode, after we go on the pilgrimage, we're going to travel to a university. I did some investigating. I saw how expensive the trip that I want to plan would be, and it's about 1,000 gold in order to do it. So we have to save money for that. Pilgrimages are cheap. So let's go on a pilgrimage. Start the episode off right, getting our ruler another trait, and getting some lifestyle experience. We're going to hit some of these stops along the way. The point of this is for reflection. I do have a bit of stress that I can get rid of. It's going to be the most another pompous pilgrimage. And there's no danger along the way. Let's customize the route, we can't forget. Oh, whoops. There we go. A little bit of danger here. We'll just hire a forest dude. We'll hire Robin Hood. And then on the way back, of course, we have to hit River Run. It's a necessity. We want that intrigue lifestyle experience. And we'll travel to Fairport as well. That looks good. Let's get going. 570. I can afford it. I'm trying to sway this Lord Rolder, who's in my dynasty. Is he a zealot vassal? No, he's a parochial vassal. Okay. Let's have some fun judging our kids. We still have so much time to have kids. I want to have as many children as possible because we want a son who can eventually make the strengthened bloodline decision. I'm so excited. Let's have some fun judging our kids this episode. I brought in a knight. I have to force him. This guy. He's a lowborn, but he dresses like a Targaryen, and he has a High Valyrian name. He is High Valyrian culture. But I thought he would be nice to bring in because he's strong, he's robust, 23 prowess. It's pretty good. And his wife is beautiful, so they should have a bunch of really great kids. We're halfway to our legacy, and I did some deciding between the episodes. It's either going to be glory or kin. This is the third time the game has done this to us. We're probably going to get the dynasty head back, so I'm not worried about it. The game has cried wolf so many times that doesn't bother me anymore. So I'm leaning towards going down the kin line because the very first legacy improves my fertility by 10%. And then at the very end, we get graceful aging, no prowess loss from age, and we can increase our skills with age. Now remember, dynasty legacies apply to everybody in your dynasty, not just you. So all of my dynasty members will increase their skills with age. That's just going to make them amazing. Like, our dynasty members will be the most impressive people on the planet if we get graceful aging. Especially because most of my dynasty members are being given really good congenital traits, so they have those going for them as well. Because of this, because all of my dynasty members are benefiting from these, I think I just convinced myself. I think I'm going to go down the kin line. Fewer complications during pregnancy when we get constant care, which is really good. Dynasty members get better education traits. I just convinced myself we're going down the kin line. Next. We shouldn't have too much time to wait to get to our next legacy. Did I just get sick again? I just got better after being sick before. We're getting sick again. Good thing I'm still feeling good. Between the episodes, of course, I trained for a tournament and we got lucky again. I got this ruler the strong trait, so that's going to help his health a lot. Now husband and wife are sick. Oh, no, wife just got better. She just got better right in front of our eyes. That's good. You successfully spar with the troops. You gain martial +1. That's permanent. And some more prestige. Yes. Time for treatment. Do no more than what is necessary. I'm sure we'll just get better. Naturally. Yep, reduce disease symptoms. You can't be getting sick, man. You need to bang your wife some more. We need some more children. There we go. Pilgrim trait. Zealot vassal opinion +5. So that'll help my zealot vassals. There we go. See? We are we're where we rightfully should be, at the head of our dynasty. We just went up a level of devotion. We lost the trait ill. Nice. Your pilgrimage becomes more pious. This guy becomes celibate. He's already chaste. He wants to take it to the next level and go celibate. He divorces his wife and he leaves. I like him. I don't want him to leave, guys. I don't want him to leave. He's going to become my rival if I don't let him. I guess him losing the ability to have children isn't a big deal. I just don't want to lose him. I don't want him to leave. So we're not doing this one. He's going to divorce his wife. Is she doing anything for me? She's my lady in waiting. When they get divorced, she'll be single again, and we can marry her to another person who will be a knight. That's what I'm doing. She's not going to have any more kids. She's about to become 46. I'm still going to find somebody with traits because that might improve their prowess. I'm going to specifically look for, like, robust traits. Herculean. This guy's 48. 20 prowess. He's a novice physician. He's an herbalist. I like his personality. He's well-rounded. We have a winner. Neither of them are of my culture, but we can do... Oh, no, that doesn't matter. They're not going to have kids, so it doesn't matter. I lost a Castellan. My Castellan was really good. Let's improve our cousin's opinion. This is the guy that I'm swaying. He could be my Castellan. Now he's up to 85. Let's check these factions. We're gonna stop this sway scheme, and we're gonna start swaying the other guy. Alright. Some of these people need some work as well, but this guy is just, he's a count. He's a count. She's a duchess. This guy's slow. I had to forge new regalia because my old regalia went missing last episode, and I still don't know what happened to it. We're gonna get some more dynasty modifier. Another opportunity to try to get the scholar trait. We've never successfully gotten this. Let's see if this ruler can do it. Nope. I need a new maester. My maester just died. Good thing I got better from being sick before my maester died. I can increase my diplomacy by 1. Nope, no luck. We're already almost a paragon of virtue. Why doesn't this guy like me? He's a title claimant. Did we claim his title? I'm the unpreferred heir. He's just angry for some reason. I must have done something to piss him off. My short reign penalty is almost gone. Alright, Old Town, please, send me a good one. I need a good maester. No, man, why are you paying attention to strange women? You have an amazing wife that you're supposed to be having more kids with. It didn't turn out that well, but it's better than the absence of anything. Romance scheme power +8. A little late for that. I'm not going to be romancing anyone. Dynasty opinion +3. Eh. We got the traveler trait. +1 diplomacy. We can get a commander trait now for 300 gold. I'm trying to save for our university visit. That's not an expense I need to make right now. That's a pretty common event to happen when you're traveling, like getting opportunities to get commander traits. That happens quite often, so we'll probably have another chance to do that in the future. Is this telling me my wife's pregnant? Yep, my wife's pregnant. So exciting. I can pay homage to my liege lord. We haven't done that yet? We must not have done that yet. Let's do it quickly. While we wait for Old Town to send us a decent maester. We're going to finish this duchy today. We're going to get these 2 claims. I'm prioritizing doing these events first before we start declaring wars. I don't want to spread my money. I don't want to spend my money on a whole bunch of things at once. My cousin is a fornicator. That's better. My wife is a non-believer. We don't have any secrets. I'll take it. I'll keep that in my pocket. Let's not piss her off. She's doing what I want her to do. She's getting pregnant. So we're going to save up until we get about 1,000 gold, and then we'll travel to a university, learn some stuff. I got focused student for 4 years. Hey, that's perfectly timed. I'm a focused student, so that's even more of a reason to go to school. My wife is ill again. Who is constantly getting me and my wife sick? Let's hope he appreciated being called handsome. Wow, he really appreciated being called handsome. That should get rid of that faction now. We had a daughter this time. That's cool. I'll take it. Watch, she's gonna have all the traits that we need in order to strengthen bloodline, but we can't do it because she's a girl. Nope, she got genius and hail, so she's better than her older brother already. And her older brother came with me on that pilgrimage, and he's a pilgrim now. We'll Celessa, name her after mom. And for the meantime, I will raise my daughter. He got the traveler trait too. Didn't realize that. My son's personality hasn't presented itself yet. So he left the faction that he started. He's the claimant in the faction, and he left it. Now it's just this guy. We'll start swaying him now. And I don't need to sway this fat guy anymore. A long time has passed since I decided to focus on emulating the fame of my dead father, even longer since his death. It is stressful and demanding to step out of his shadow. I still feel the world judging me, not by my deeds alone, but always in comparison to Lord Redmond. I know I am respected, but is it enough? What more can I do to be remembered, to be more than my father ever was? There is never enough, never. Now, we can just end this event because we are now at the same... We're at the same level of fame that our dad was, apparently. I thought he got higher than illustrious. But no, we have gotten to his level of fame, and we can just end this now. Or we can try to surpass our dad, which I think we're going to do. We're going to have no problem surpassing him. So we're going to try to... We're going to try to outshine our dad. We're going to be college educated, so none of our past rulers have ever been to college. I need to move my steward in a year. Sorry, I'm just thinking, do I want to travel to these places too? Just a big loop. We can do it. It's not too long. I don't need this forest guide. Let's go. While we save money for our college education. Reduces the cost of establishing the loyal subjects tradition. A little late, game. I already started it. If this had happened 2 years before, it would have made doing this a little bit cheaper. So since this option is useless, we'll obviously do this one. Vassal opinion plus 10 for 5 years. He wants to write a book about herbs, which will most likely be like a learning style book that'll increase my health. I'm sure that it'll have a health boost to it. I might be willing to part with either of these. It depends on how good it turns out to be. We'll sponsor that guy. Well, depending on how much it's going to be. 162. That's not bad. We're going to tell him to leave as soon as he's done, because I don't like his personality at all. Look, the queen is, like, wounded. The cost of establishing prolific hunters is reduced by 1,000. We got 1,000. Oh, look, he's finally home. He gets to put his feet up. Nope. It's time to get your books. And it's time to get your pencils ready. Because we're going to school. This is the only place in all of Westeros that you can do this. So we're going to the Starry Sept. And on the way home, we'll hit a bunch of places. Alright, I hit all the ones that are, you know, relatively close. We're gonna study hard. And we're gonna buy all the school materials that we need. It's gonna cost me 754 gold. Let's do it. The first time we've ever done this. Hope you guys don't mind if I read the events, because it's all gonna be new to me. So we're gonna read all the events when we get to school. Chivalry. Nope. I lose one of my knights. Traversing the plains on the outskirts of Spinner's Town, we are suddenly attacked by a swarm of bandit riders. There's a 23% chance that I'm going to die. I'm not going to take that. Our caravan master is going to do his job. He's infirm anyway. He's probably on the brink of death. He's going to die soon anyway, so I don't mind sacrificing him. He died. I'd rather not settle for either of these dudes. We're gonna hire our own caravan master. Like this guy, who's excellent. "99% chance we win a bet, we get 300 gold, and we get an artifact." Yeah. "25% chance that we get sick again. 2% chance that we die. 94% chance that nothing happens. Nothing happens. We're fine. I'm playing a little fast and loose. So many events. This guy joins my court. He's not really impressive. Another chance that we can get ill. I'll just take the stress loss. The immediate stress loss. Alright, here we go, guys. New events. We've never seen him before. "I'm finally here, walking the hallowed halls of the Starry Sept, revered seat of all knowledge of the faith of the Seven World. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gathered between these venerable walls. And what about all the ancient scrolls and books? Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions that a student could ever desire." Time to get started. I'm suddenly distracted from my midnight studies by a loud crash, an ear-deafening slam, and an expensive-sounding shatter. What in the world is going on? The source of the disturbance appears to be two peasants. The seven who are one knows how they got in here, ravenously gulping down a barrel of the university's imported tea. "This'll teach them," one of them shouts. "Yeah, they'll think better than us just because they can read," the other follows. I don't want either of them. Your university becomes slightly more successful. Oh, they joined my court again. Do we rat on them? Do we be a tattletale? I don't want either of these people to join my court. They're just two peasants. Why do I think that they deserve to come in here? No way. They get imprisoned instead. My studies are hampered. This faction should go away now, please. Yep, there it goes. I'm gonna start swaying this idiot. Just jingle the keys in front of him. It should be that simple. I got him my next diplomacy lifestyle perk. Groom to rule. I'm gonna befriend my steward. Listen to me. A Glantine shouts maniacally. If you read between the lines in the Kingdom of the Sky, it's obvious. You just need to combine a shoe, a turnip shaped like my face, and a sword sheath, all while adhering to the principles of what geometrical shape is more apt to represent the divine. Trust me, it'll work. What is she yammering about? Look, he's like, what am I doing with this woman? Perhaps it wasn't a good idea for Agotine to study for 36 hours straight. The studies become more successful. She loses some opinion of me and risks becoming my rival. I don't care, she's just a peasant. Why am I surrounded by peasants here? How are peasants able to afford this kind of education? My counselor just died. The guy that became a fornicator, how did he die? He was murdered. Somebody murdered him. Now his son is the Duke of Saltcliffe. He's only 4 years old. Look, my dynasty members not capable of taking care of themselves. My in-depth studies in the Faith of the Seven doctrine at the Starry Sept have confronted me with so many new questions, not all of which seem to have clear-cut answers. Some even seem to have contradictory explanations. Is faith supposed to be completed by reason or not? Does faith only deal with the unseen or not? Can we even know what is unseen or not? Yes or no? Well, obviously not. No. That's my opinion. Learning challenge. You made some progress. We're up to level 1, studiousness. We got all the claims that we need, so once we're back from our university visit, we're gonna start declaring some wars. That guy was my Castellan. Wow, this guy's pretty cool. Students, we have an esteemed speaker joining us today. My teacher, Brendan, exclaims. Let us welcome Septon Allen of Old Town, the utmost authority on Faith of the Seven doctrine in the Starry Sept. Greetings, Allen starts solemnly while laughing. Today we will be exploring the stars and planets and how it connects to the nature of the seven who are one. The other students straighten their backs and procure their quills. This is going to take a while. You destroy Alwyn with facts and logic. There's a 1% chance that we kill him. Like, we just we just outthink him so much that he just dies. I think that's the implication here. Your university studies become massively more successful. Or we get kicked out. He tells us to get out. And we gain a bunch of... Oh, not a bunch of stress. It's only 10. But these people lose some opinion of me. What is my learning? 16? I guess that's not really great. I want to try to school these guys. You destroy Alwyn with facts and logic. You are unceremoniously ushered out of the auditorium. I don't regret it. No regrets. At least the studiousness didn't go down or anything. Universities and centers of higher education are always bustling hives of socialization. In these hallowed halls, the students are all peers, all apprentices along the road to knowledge, which is why it can be helpful to make friends and feel part of a community. These at least are my first thoughts when a Glantine approaches me, the smell of meat on her breath. Join me and my friends, Redmond, prove us the might of a lord by downing more cups than anyone else, and we shall consider you one of us. 90% chance. You gain university connections for 10 years. I like the odds. There's only a 10% chance that we fail. They liked you. Of course they liked me. A new situation in court. Or not. Attention, students! My teacher, Brendan, shouts. Lord Stevron in tow. Our benefactor, Lord Stevron, has deigned us a visit. He's the ruler of these lands. Be on your best behavior. He's the Lord Paramount of... No, he's not. Oh, he's just the Count of where this place is. I thought he was like the Lord Paramount of the Reach. No, he's just a Count. Ah, you are debating ancient military campaigns? I'm quite fond of that subject myself. I hope your studies are going well. The Lord says while cracking his knuckles. The Lord has the power to assign special privileges to students such as myself. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to speak up. I can make a donation to the school. Your university visit studies become much more successful. I'm willing to spend 300 gold in pursuit of bettering my education at the end of this. If I get at least 2, I'll be happy. At level, let's see this. At level 1, you gain a lifestyle experience and a low chance to upgrade your education. At level 2, you gain 1 perk. Medium chance to upgrade your education. Level 3, you get 2 perks. Level 4, you get 3 perks. You lost the skilled trait tactician. You lost skilled tactician? Oh, that's because we went up. We increased our experience, so we're not a skilled tactician anymore. We're a brilliant general. This has been such an amazing experience. When I left, I couldn't even imagine the number of wise men that study at the Starry Sept. The depth of their thinking and the breadth of their research. Just being part of their same environment has made me a much better person. And with my new gained knowledge, I can make my way home very satisfied. And knowledge is power. I got a martial lifestyle perk. A lot of gold was invested in buying rare and precious books. Nice. I got a martial lifestyle perk. And I got a book. It's called Lord Redmond's Making Gold, but there's no income modifiers that come with it. The quality of the book is really good, but I have lower quality books on display that are better. Like this one. This lower quality book gives me the same things that the other book does, plus vassal limit +4. So this lower quality book is better than this one. How much can I get for selling it? 250 gold? I'll take it. Let's hope this book turns out better. The one that's about to finish. Skills from spouse or vizier counselor task +25%. And spouse opinion +50. I'll take that one. Alright, once we get home, we're gonna fight a war. I just became best friends with somebody which I don't like. I do not like that. That was not my choice. It says he's feeling fine, so he's gonna live for maybe a little bit longer, but the second he dies, we're already struggling with this ongoing heartache because we had a best friend that died. But this happened when I wasn't in control of my ruler. Let's see what happens to us when this guy inevitably dies. No? We still want to try to become exalted among men before we end this. See, what did I tell you? It's a medium health boost. Learning +1, prestige plus 0.01. No lifestyle experience gain at all with this one. I'm not really getting much out of this book that I'm currently displaying. I'm not getting much use out of it. Like I agree the monthly martial lifestyle experience plus 40% is pretty good. But we're not in the martial lifestyle experience or in the martial lifestyle, so we're not getting any use out of this. We'll just trade it for this one. And then when we decide to get back into the martial lifestyle, if we ever do that, we'll just re-equip this other book. We're going to put this health book back up, or just up. Increase our learning +1. This item is not worth 300 gold. All these inspirations, all these people keep asking to make me stuff. She can make me armor. I can put armor to good use. And I have to kick that other guy out who made the book for me. Because we didn't like his personality. Sadistic and vengeful. See ya. We're going to listen to Grovelers now, and then once we're done, we're going to declare war on that duchy in the Crownlands. Got a diplomacy challenge here. This way, this guy doesn't get a hook on me. There we go. You pay 300 gold to Lucifer? It's just the devil. He's my guest, and he's pretty good. His only personality trait is chaste. So the only thing he thinks about is never having sex. I don't need secrets for 300 gold. No thanks. It's wartime. We're almost up to 60,000 men in our army now. My son is a brewing troublemaker. I'm gonna give him a martial education just like I had. And since I'm raising him, his education should turn out really well. His dad is college educated after all, so... I have to wait till he's 4 years old to modify his personality, or to influence his personality. We're about to become friends with our steward. We're almost done. And we're still trying to get rid of this faction. It's just clinging on. Another Lord Lucifer? Another Lucifer. I can change one of my duke's contracts. So I'm friends with my steward now. We're about to declare war, so I'm going to put my Master at Arms on Organize Army. Let's see if our Liege Lord is traveling. He isn't. But I think we can end this war quickly. He's only got 2 counties that we're fighting for. And let me see if there's a dynasty member that I can land, because at the end of the war, we're going to be taking the duchy capital. I'm gonna have to create the duchy myself. So let's do a test and see if there's anybody. I guess I could lend my brother. My brother and Harbor Master. Who already had a son, so he has a line of succession going. His son's Herculean. Okay, that's decided. That's easy. I'll give it to my brother. Yeah, we have a truce. 2 years. Alright, we'll start in the Iron Islands then. This isn't the duchy capital. He's currently in prison and he's in debt. Now's the time to fight him. We discovered urban sprawl. We were being exposed to that. Our Liege Lord's opinion isn't great right now, so let's improve his opinion. My wife is pregnant again, yes! I seized an artifact. The Greyjoy Dynasty banner. I can't benefit from this because I'm not in Dynasty Greyjoy. So this is immediately getting sold. I'm going to sell it before he thinks he can get it back from me. Say goodbye to your banner. And I just inherited something, Seagrave. I know what I'm doing, Eric. All these people keep complaining that I'm fabricating claims. Get over it. The woman who's making my armor wants to bang me. This is way too easy. It's way too easy. I gain a new friend. I would like a 5th one, because we have the Confidants. We got the Confidants perk. Each friend adds -5% stress gain to the maximum of 5, so I do need another friend. And he's young. So he's not going to die instantly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now get out. I'm going to give that to a knight. This is that new guy that I brought in, so I definitely haven't given him anything yet. He must be wearing amazing armor. Oh, no, he... Oh, we did give him something. Ugh, we did give him something before. I thought this was the woman who earlier in the episode her wife or her husband divorced her. Wasn't that the same one? I probably should have given it to this Aegon guy in his cool looking armor. Oh well. We won our war. Another daughter. She's a genius and she's comely. The other daughter got the physical, you know, the physical strength trait. She got the beauty trait. We've been trying to stick with R names, like names that start with R. Rebecca. Rebecca Fairgrave. Oh, wow, now we have 66,000 men. Where did all these men come from? Holy crap. Let's compare our army to everybody else's now. Riverland's 27,000. The Reach 36. Dorne 32. Stormland's 19. Our Liege Lord is down to 96,000, so he's gone below 100k. They've been over 100k military strength for pretty much the whole series so far. They're finally in the tens of thousands. So we're getting closer to being... Oh, we're almost as strong as the King of the Realm. That's really good news. Banishing all these guys, because I get money for it. So they're all going to the wall. So just one more year and we'll fight this other war. We're getting close to the end here, guys, but I do want to fight some more. Fight some more wars. And I want to land my brother. My My daughter is pensive. She wants a learning education or a stewardship education. She is my ward, so I'm gonna give her a stewardship education. She'll really help her future husband out with her stewardship skill. And let's start thinking about, since I'm letting time go by, and now that we have daughters, we can start thinking about trying to get a daughter on the throne of somewhere, like marrying into one of the kingdoms. We've got Dorne, we've got a cadet branch ruling here, and we've gotten the Vale. I think the next one that I might want to get is either in the north or in the Stormlands. Not so much the Reach or the Riverlands, because I think I'm going to eventually start fighting these, my neighbors, the Reach or the Riverlands. And if I put a dynasty member on the throne of one of these kingdoms, I'm going to end up having to fight them, and I don't want to fight them. That's why I like the Vale, because they're out of the way. I'm not going to be fighting them anytime soon. Same with Dorne. So the Stormlands might be the next one that we try to get. This guy hasn't even had children yet, because he's not an adult. But once they start having kids, maybe we can grab a second son and get him betrothed to one of my daughters. So it's something to think about. My eyes on the Stormlands or the North. We didn't check the North. It might be a little too late to get into the North. And there's actually a woman ruling right now. Stormlands looks to be the most viable option. We could hatch our dragon egg, but no. Hatching your dragon egg results in horrible things happening. Like a bunch of people can die, so I'm not going to do that. My maester has a lover. My infirm maester has a lover. I'm gonna try a board game first before I resort to swaying her. She took it personally, but we can try to fix it. 74. Three more months, and it's probably gonna be where we end it, guys, because we're about to hit an hour. So let's end it with another conquest, and we're gonna land our brother. And that faction disbanded, so no more factions. All gone. Our Liege Lord is still hanging around. He's still at home. I'm going to refuse to become a captain or commander because I don't want to get pulled into like a war that happens, you know, and risk getting myself killed. I'm going to stop this sway scheme. I don't need to sway this idiot anymore. I don't really need to sway her either. Since I'm not doing anything with my time... Look, you grew a massive Merlin beard. We're gonna learn his language. We're gonna learn High Valyrian now. Still not traveling. I'm going to spawn a little bit further back, just so we don't get jumped. I don't want to get jumped by the army while I'm still mustering. He doesn't have any allies. Alright, lords and ladies, let's win this war, end it, land our brother, create the duchy, and land our brother. And that's where we're going to end this one. My wife doesn't have a job. She would be an excellent architect. I'll let her do it. You gotta keep the ladies happy. Gotta keep the wifey happy. She's got to get back to work having children for me. So let's keep her happy. Once we get this last claim here, this last one, that'll be the entire Duchy of Eastwick. So the next war we fight against the Iron Islands will be for an entire duchy. It's nice that we're taking duchy-sized pieces every time we fight wars now. Is he valuable? We captured the heir, so yeah. Seats an artifact. That might be able to compete with something up here. We're replacing our shield, which is a shame because I like it because it has our emblem, or it has our sigil on it. But this mighty hide is better. I'm getting more renown. I'm getting less prestige, but I'm getting more renown. Plus, I get men-at-arms maintenance minus 6%. And since I've been raising my armies, ever since I've been raising my armies, it's just been my men-at-arms. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. When I raise my entire army, they all get raised up too. But this is helpful. A really helpful modifier. So goodbye, Fairgrave Shield, and hello, Mighty Hide. Invisible Mighty Hide. Let me make sure it's actually displayed. Yeah. I'm going to give this Fairgrave Shield to that kid who's ruling the Vale. Who's already having children. He had a daughter who's intelligent. And his wife doesn't look very happy about it, but... we're gonna give him this. He's our ally, too. Success. Alright, creating the duchy title. And we're helping our brother out. Let's land him. We're gonna have to replace our harbor master. Harbor masters are really important. So we're immediately gonna replace our harbor master. Yep. Now, please don't get yourself killed, brother. I'm giving you a lot of responsibility. Don't get yourself killed. Can I edit his contract? Do I have a hook on him? I don't. Nobody really qualified. There's an average guy here, but he already has a job, courtsmith. But he's literally the best person here. I don't have anybody qualified enough to be a decent harbor master. We're settling. My income dropped a little bit. I can negotiate an alliance with my brother. Let's do that, just so he can't join any factions against me. Not that he would, but it's another layer of protection. Alrighty, lords and ladies, that is going to do it for this one. Another fun episode. We didn't have any more sons. We had some daughters, but that's good too. We have plenty of time to have more kids. We have 16 more years to have more kids. But I'm glad I got daughters because, like I said, we can try to get somebody else on the throne of another kingdom. We can get our dynasty on the throne of another kingdom here. I think the Stormlands is really going to be the best one. He's 16 now, so he officially married, or he's going to marry his wife soon, if it's not already happening now. And then once they start having children, hopefully they'll have a few boys, and then maybe the second son, or, you know, we'll try to finagle it. But I think the Stormlands is the next kingdom that I have in my crosshairs. Alright, lords and ladies, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for enjoying this one. Hope you guys had a good time. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom. And subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. We're trying to get to 1,300 subs. And every sub matters. Everybody counts. Join the ranks of my lords and ladies. Hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 24 of my series will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.